Good evening, I'm Madison Carmouche. Folks in Wolfe County gathered for a standard Easter egg hunt. However, officials are working to help a little boy in their own community. Our WYMT's RJ Johnson explains.
Each year, several organizations host an Easter egg hunt for the Wolfe County community and beyond.
We worked with the Christian Appalachian Project, and they provided Easter baskets for almost every kid here. And we've got, I'm not sure the number yet, but I'm sure that we've got quite a few kids, it looks like.
Hazel Green Food Project President Nikki Stacy says every year they give away bikes and other items for kids in the community. But this year looks a little different.
Well, we don't have as many bikes as we did this year because we are asking people who usually donate bikes and stuff to help little Cade Halsey,
who has a condition called craniosynostosis, which is when someone is born without a soft spot. Cade and his brother were both born with this condition.
So they have to have something called a cranial vault reconstruction, and it basically reconstructs their skull to where they'll have the soft spot that they didn't have at birth to allow their head to grow.
Cade's mom, Katie Halsey, says Cade will have surgery this May for the second time. As a school nurse, she says to be on the receiving end of help is heartwarming.
It's been unbelievable. I didn't realize how many people I had in my corner. So the 205 gas station down here, they're going to give me a check plus like a certain percent of the daily sales for yesterday and today. That, and then the school, my church, the fire department, the pantry, they're all donating money to me, and it's been the biggest blessing.
With her community by her side, Katie says she doesn't know what she would do without them. In Wolfe County, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Stacy says they will continue helping anyone in need in their community, adding they would not be able to help without the support from the people that donate to them. There is a growing buzz surrounding beekeeping, and the Perry County Extension of Agriculture and Natural Resources is educating folks with interest. A beginner's class to beekeeping was hosted by the Extension Services in Perry County. Speakers from the Kentucky State Beekeepers Association talked to people about tips and tricks to proper beekeeping. But Larry Young says if people are really interested in beekeeping, they should continue to devote their time.
They need to stay on track with devoted time and interest and learning. They don't need to just stop with this one class. They need more classes, and we make those classes available through monthly meetings.
Young says he travels to various associations across the Commonwealth talking about various topics surrounding bees and beekeeping. Spring is the start of a busy season for the city of Corbin, kicking off with the Depot Street Market and trash pickup events. Corbin Tourism and Convention Commission Executive Director Maggie Mulholland says there is plenty to do throughout the city. She adds construction off of I-75 at exit 25 has led more people into the downtown area.
Downtown is really solid, so we're seeing sometimes construction at our exits help to bring people into the city for a little less hectic of a commute, and so that they can explore and enjoy what the city has to offer.
Mulholland says the busy season brings more time for outdoor activities, including the return of the life-size chess game next to Sanders Park. The Aviation Heritage Park Museum in Bowling Green rolled out its most recent expansion, the Thunderbird exhibit. The Thunderbirds are an elite United States Air Force demonstration team that originated in 1953. This exhibit showcases the 1977 to 78 USAF Air Demonstration Team led by Brig General Dan Cherry. Cherry is still close with his Thunderbird team and says several pieces of the exhibit's memorabilia are there because of their selfless donations.
They were so generous and forthcoming with their precious memorabilia, such as their helmets that you see here, their uniforms, their boots. All those things are treasures to all of us who had the privilege to serve.
After making significant progress on the exhibit over the last 6 months, officials at the park say they have no plans of slowing down and are already focusing on next steps. A nonprofit serving the homeless population is hitting a roadblock. The group Help the Homeless in Somerset was planning to move its operations into a church downtown. They made a verbal agreement to lease the property. They say they worked hard on renovating it. When the new owner stopped by to show the property, they felt like the rug was being pulled out from under them.
I don't know how something like this could happen when it was so public that we were moving here. The entire community knew.
Astonishing, just devastating, but I'll never lose hope, and something will happen, something good will happen.
The new owner says the group didn't have a written agreement with the old owner. The group's founder says they are especially concerned with new legislation that would criminalize homeless camping. She says there are no shelters in Pulaski County, so they are still looking for a new building. Stay with us. We'll be right back.